Good day, teachers. We are back again with our description of 2D shapes in grade 6. We are looking specifically at the parallelograms and rectangles. These are two special types of quadrilaterals which our learners need to be able to identify and differentiate. Before you embark onto this lesson, make sure that your learners are able to identify quadrilaterals. There are certain prerequisite skills or parallel knowledge that our learners need to have. Our learners, one, they need to have knowledge of quadrilaterals like I've just mentioned. Our learners need to be able to identify a right angle. Our learners need to be able to identify and differentiate between an angle that is smaller than a right angle and an angle which is bigger or greater than a right angle. Once you have done that, there are symbols that we use to identify parallel lines. Make sure that your learners are familiar with the symbol for parallel lines, which are arrows which are pointing the same direction. We have got two of these arrows, which means this line and this line are parallel. And then we'll have one here to show that these two sides with one arrow each are also parallel. So these are the symbols or conventions that our learners are able to use so that they can be able to use them to give descriptions of these two. Once you are now content that your learners can differentiate between the two or can be able to identify the characteristics of these two, bring these two together and let the learners identify what makes them similar and what makes them different. There are quite a number of activities in their learner books which they can use to identify the similarities, to identify the differences between these two. Once more, that I need one point of emphasis that I need to put across is that whatever lesson you are introducing to our learners at primary level, always make use of manipulatives. There is always that learner who may be lagging behind. A manipulative can be able to pick that learner up. Thank you.